This conference
Once
will now be
again,
recorded.
so the concept name is digital marketing process. There are 6 type of process. In that, the first thing is the visibility. So when you people are going to bring any business, so either online or offline, so it has to be visible to the people in any of the forms like website, blogs, or landing pages, or getting registered your businesses in the local guides like a Just Dial, Suneka, Urban Pro, and also you can be able to connect it with your information through the social media. So you are supposed to be there in any of these forms, or you can be there in all the forms. So when you are going to get registered on the local guides, it may be in the chargeable basis, but it will help you to get attracted or get connected with the local audiences in your same location where you have been running with your business. Right. So the next type of process, so that it will be bringing targeted traffic. So when you are going to bring the targeted traffic here, the traffic, the word, it means it is going to be the people who are going to reach us. So which kind of people we have to get reached with? So in what forms we can be able to get connected with the people? So there are 3 ways of reaching out the people. So I'll take it as a sub option A, inorganic traffic. So where we call them as paid traffic. The second way is organic traffic, where we call them as natural traffic. Then the third type is referral traffic. So those people will be coming through the backlinks. Okay, just be online. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. There are 3 ways of bringing the traffic. One is the inorganic traffic, there is a paid traffic, organic traffic, that is a natural traffic, referral traffic, that is through backlinks. So, what is this inorganic way? That means I can be able to bring the people by paying the money. So, to whom we are going to pay the money? So, we are going to pay the money to the search engines. So, which are the search engines do we use it with? Every day we are using the search engine. So, where we are going to type the question and we will be asking for the answer. So, those places are called as search engines. So, the search engine service providers are like Google, Yahoo, Bing. Like that, there are many other companies. In that, the most of the users are going to be checking out the information through Google itself. Okay. So for that reason, when the people are searching us, on the Google, then we should be there in the Google. So if I want to be there, as I said, the visibility ways, I should be able to create the website. I should have a social media account. I should have a blog. I should be registered with my business in the local guides. So in any of these ways. But in that also, if I want to make more people to be aware on my business, so I can be able to pay the money to the search engine like Google, and we can be able to bring our information on the list of results. So I have a question to you people. When you people are going for searching any information on the Google, so how many search results you will have it in that list? When you people go to the Google, you will be having a box over there which is called as search query box. In that you are going to type the words which are called as keywords, and after giving the keywords and if you press enter, you will get the results. Do you have an idea that how many results will be there in a page? Approximate. Okay, I have one answer, 4 to 5 links. 8 to 9, very good. Still any more? Either lesser or more? Maximum 10, good. Multiple websites, very nice, good. So I'll go with your answers. So here, averagely you will be able to see with 10 results. Minimum of 10 results, maximum it may go to 12 to 14. So in that 10 results, you will be able to see the first two or three results which are there in the name as sponsored. That sponsored is nothing but the ads. Means those people have paid the Google to show up their information on the Google on the top of the first top three results. Why it is required for the people to pay the money and they want to keep them showed over there? Why means most of the people who are going to search with an information. So if you people are going to search any information, so how many results will you ended up your search? Is it first page or second page? How many of them will go to the second page? Good. So how many of them will ended up with first 10 results only? That means you people are going and checking at least 10 results in the first page. You can type it as me. Okay. Oh, good. So how many of them will end up with your search results of 7 results only? That means lesser than 7. Good. So how many of them will not go more than 3 results? They can type it as 3. Very good. Fine. So here, why I'm telling with all these things is, so as per the world survey, that there are people who will never go to the second page. It's 0.001 some percentage, it could be a very minute people, or the number of people will go to the second page. So most of them will end up their results within the 7 results. Nearly 75% of the people will end up within 7 results. Nearly 30 to 40 people percentage of the people will end up within 3 results to 5 results. Okay, why we end up within three results. Means we believe it on the search engines, what they are providing the information, that too especially on Google. So we believe it. So out of that five results, the first two or three results will be there with the ad, that is sponsored. So the rest of other informations what you have it, it is without ad. The results which are showing with ad, they are called as a inorganic traffic. That means they have paid the money to the Google or the search engines to bring the people towards their result. Means the people are being received after paying the money to the Google or any search engines. So only they are called as inorganic traffic or a paid traffic. So how to make your ad to be good? So how you can attract the people towards your ad? So that concept you will be able to learn it through Google Ads or SEM, search engine marketing concept. Now the rest of the seven results, 7 to 8 results, what it is going to be there without the ad. So they are called as a organic traffic because they are not being paid any money to the search engine, but still they are there on the first page based on their performances, based on their uh, familiarity. So there are many other components or the strategies are involved to make the results to be there without taking the money from them, but still they will be there in the top results or in the first page results. So that concepts, strategies, you can be able to learn it through the concept called SEO, search engine optimization. So hope everyone are able to understand with. So search engine marketing, it is going to tell that how inorganic traffic can be attracted, how to create the ads with the strategy. So without paying the money, how you can be able to make the people to connect with your results or with your websites, that you can be able to learn it through SEO, that is search engine optimization. Okay. The next type of audiences, the traffic types are referral traffic. Referral traffic means when the people are being referred by others. So how it is going to happen? For example, if you people are newly started a business, so you may get connected with the people who are already existing on the market and they are very familiar with the people. They are attracting more people towards their website, towards their sales business, everything. So you will be taking a help of them, that you can be able to give your details on their platforms and they can refer you to the people. For example, in their website they can be able to add with your information, so where it can be clickable. So if they click on your business name, it is going to divert towards your website. So this process we call it as backlinking. So in a normal general terms, we can also consider it as like a influencer marketing. Okay. Is that everyone are clear with this? The point number two, bringing targeted traffic in the way of inorganic traffic, organic traffic, and referral traffic. Anyone has any doubt? Is that everyone are clear? Please type it as clear if you are clear with these points. Good. Thank you for the response. The next type is, so process number three. It is called as engagement. So now let's take an example with this process. If I've started a clothing shop, so the first and foremost thing is how do I bring it visible to the people? If it is a shop, how do you bring it visible? Can anyone unmute yourself and you can give the answer?
Through advertisement.
Think it practically. If you have opened one clothing shop, so how do you make the people to be aware or your business is going to be visible in front of them?
Two pamphlets.
Yeah, Gnaneshwari, you are giving any answer?
Two pamphlets. Pamphlets we give on roads and all.
No, I'm not
Then
able to hear
billboards.
you.
Okay, I will type.
Hope my voice is audible to you people. But Gnaneshwari, you can check it out. Is that your voice is okay? Good. Pamphlets, billboards, very good. Nice. So billboards, as of now, it's not allowed. So what we can be able to take it is, so if you have been started, thank you all for giving the responses. So now if you take one shop, so if you want to make it visible, so you can put a board on outside your business place. Either it is going to be hanged out on the top of your door or it is going to be on the in front of the shop. So by seeing the board, you are making the people that there is a shop of this particular product, right? So that is visibility. Next, if I take with the second example, second process, bringing up the targeted traffic. Now let's assume it. In front of my shop, there will be 100 people will be moving. So can I be able to get all the 100 people inside my shop, or without asking them to come, how many number of people they may come inside my shop? How many number of people can be entering into my shop out of 100 people? Just take with numbers. Okay, so I'll give it. So out of 100 people, there may be chances that 10 to 20 people they can see my board and they can come inside my shop. So this kind of people I consider it as a organic traffic. That means I didn't pay any money to anyone to pull those 10 to 20 people inside my shop, right? So that it can be considered as a organic traffic. Now, inorganic traffic means I may make one person to stand in front of my shop or corner into my shop, corner road of the shop, so that they can give the pamphlets to the people and they can make the people to come inside my shop. That means I paid that person and I paid for that pamphlet printing and then I got some audience towards my shop. So the people who are coming through the pamphlets, I can consider them as inorganic traffic because I paid and I brought those people into my business, right? So they are called as inorganic traffic. The next, referral traffic, it could be the existing customers are going to tell about us, or the next shop person is going to tell about us, or some influencer has got into my shop and they were happy and they started to give the reference. Either they themselves without taking a money they may uh, influence the people, or sometimes we may pay the money and the people are being going to influence. Okay. So the referral traffic, it could be on free of cost also, or it could be on chargeable base also, right? So this is the way we can connect it with the real time business. Now the point number three, it was on engagement. So once the people, either they are organic traffic or inorganic traffic, they will come into my content platform. That is, either it is a social media or it could be website. Once they are going to get connected with our content, so I should be make suring that these people are going to spend more time on our platforms, either on the website or it could be on the social media. The more the time they are going to spend it, especially on the website, so we call it as a average session rate. So if when the person is spending more time on the website, so the average session rate, it will increase. When the average session rate increases, the ranking, it is going to be helpful to us that people are preferring with our business. So our ranking of my business, it will be there increased. It is one of the factor of SEO to make it my website to be there on the top of the first page. Okay. So I have to make the people to get engaged in my content. So I have to create a content in such a way that it should not be a duplication of anyone's else content, and there should be an uniqueness, attractive content, and informative. So there are two types of engagements. So it is short time engagements and long time engagements. In the technical term, the people, when they are going to spend more time, the average session rate increases. The short time engagement means when the people are not spending a minute of time also, then it will be turned as a bouncing rate increases. So the bouncing rate, if it increases, your ranking system, it is going to get collapsed. Means your consideration will not be there. So try to make your audiences who are going to visit your content to be connected and spend more time with your content. It could be in any form, either it is in the text or is it in the image or with the both or with the video content, and connecting from your website to the social media to any other forum links which are related to your business. So the more and more you are going to make the people to get connected, so that it is going to increase with your engagement rate. Is that clear with the point number three? Any doubt? Type it as clear if clear, or you can raise your question. Okay, good. So thank you for the responses. Then the next thing is, so process number four. So what is our intention to do it with all these things? Bringing business visible and getting the people in different various ways, either organically, inorganically, or with referral, and keeping them engaged. What is the purpose? What is that we have to get out of this? Is it just like an exhibition that they can come and they can view it and they can move away? Is it that purpose we are doing with all these things? what we are supposed to achieve out of all this process? Anyone can try? Profit, is that whatever we are going to get, is it called as profit? I don't think so. Profit as a formula, that is your revenue minus expenses. If it is more revenue, less expenses, it's a profit. If more expenses, less revenue, it's a loss. Okay. So what we are expecting after all these things is conversions, that is sales. So if I do with sales, then only whatever I have been spent, all these things, so it is going to be useful. So in conversion, we have it two types again. So what Srishti has given, I'll connect with that. So the one type is micro conversion. The another type is macro conversion. Okay. So micro conversion, it means where I am going to be targeting the audiences, whatever the process what have been done, I might be doing it only for collecting their database. So there are certain companies, they are not having any product. So they will be just collecting with the database, the information of the audiences. So they may sell that database to the companies. Okay. So, or they may be looking for the people to get subscribed. So in that way, the micro conversion, which may not lead into the sales directly. Next thing is macro conversion. Macro conversion means when you are going to have a sales. So when we are doing with this macro conversion process, so we also involve by doing with nurturing. So what do you mean by nurturing? So making the people to be interested. So we are going to give something extra, free, so that they can feel it and they can be able to show interest in buying it. Okay, because we ourselves, we may not come to a conclusion that I will buy the product now only. We will always have a choice. Okay, if it is not here, I'm not getting anything extra. I may search for another 100 places. Okay, so, so giving something more than actual product, that is called as nurturing series. So series, why do I call it as? So there are people who will be having a options that this brand is giving me with this kind of options, so let me check with the other brand. So in that cases we will be keep on changing with our freebies, the way of providing it. Firstly we may say it as buy one get one, next we may give it 50% discount on your next purchase. Like that we may keep on changing with the series, the approach way. Okay, so that is nurturing series. So this can lead to the conversion or the sales, right? So now, after the sales, is that we are supposed to worry about our customers or we have to forget it? Okay, so we are supposed to take care with customer. So the next process it will be as So measures. So what are the measures we are going to take care? So on what basis? For what purpose? So the purpose one is, so what Priya gave, it is the same. It is after sales service. So when making a sales, we may tell that we give that this everything, and the customer, so we cannot call them directly as a customer. First they will be a visitor or an audience, then if they show the interest they are called as a prospects or a leads, then if they are going to buy my product then they will become as a customers. So there will be a multiple stages will be followed by a person to become as a customer. So once they are going to be our customer, so then we are not supposed to cut our relationship with with the customers. Once after sales, I don't know who are you. It should not be done. So for the long period of success in the business, in the market, so that it will be because of your care about your customers even after the sales. Okay. So there is a proverb in the marketing field, that is, do not unto your customers farm them, means do not cut the relationship with the audiences, please be connected with them. So in what ways? So in case if you are going to say that in the market we are the first people to come up with this product with this feature, everything we will tell. So after the sales, lot of times we ourselves, when we buy any of the objects, especially with the electronic gadgets, so we may not be able to use it with all the features. So sometimes someone has to come and tell that, oh, this feature is there. So then we will take care of that feature. Or we may refer with some unboxing videos on YouTube, and then we will come to know few of the features. We may not come up with all the features, but being a seller, we should be able to take care of our audience, stating that after the sales, you have to connect with them through the mail, take an appointment, or make a cold call, thanking them that for being our customers, and then you can ask that whether they are finding any difficulty when using with the product, any feature wise demo is required. So like this, when you are going to be taking care of your customers, then it is going to be run for a longer period. Okay, so the first thing is after sales service to the customers is very important. The next, what is the next point is, so measures taken to grow business and support the team. Okay. So what is this? When we were able to sell, so we might have been taken the multiple way, the methodology we might have been applied, so that the next time when we are going to do the sales, we should be able to find the way where we can be able to do the shortcuts and we can be able to do the sales. So we should be able to help our team that how you can be able to do the business. So always the top management will be thinking on giving the sales target always increase for month on month. If it is this month with the 1 crore business, if it is done, next month it will be definitely 2 crores, then other next month it will be definitely 5 crores. Okay, so whenever they are going to increase with the sales target, It is not only you are going to increase the value of target, you have to make your workers or the people who are working under you to be confident that they can be able to cross over that target. So what is that measures you are going to take it to improve your business and support the team, right? Is that clear to everyone with the point number 5? Any doubt? Good. So now point number 6. Okay, Mayur, you have any question? So either you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question, or you can put it in the message also. I can be able to try to answer for your question. Okay. So take your time to ask with the question also. Right. So the point number 6, it is going to be our process number 6. It will be on retention. So what is retention means? Retain back. So get back. So what that we have to get back? Is that the product what we have sold? Is that we have to get it back? No. So we have to get back in the sense. So we have to get back in two ways again here. Okay. So get back in the sense, get the existing customers as new customers. So that means the people who have been purchased my previous product. So I have to be making them to buy our new product so that they can become my new customer. So most of the time, the primary marketing audiences, it will be to the existing customers. Whenever we come up with a new product, so it will be always preferable to my existing customers. So it is easy to convince them because they have been believed us, they are satisfied with our services. So keep in touch with your customers so that a lot of times the existing customers will become my the new customers for my new product. Then the second way is, so remarket to the prospects or leads. So when you are going to run with any ads, so try to connect with all those people who have been shown interest in buying our product, but they didn't buy. So the reason it could be any of it, but you have to be connected with those people and make sure that they are going to buy with our product. Okay, so these are the 6 steps of digital marketing process. So anyone has any kind of doubt on any of this, please raise your questions so that we can be able to go ahead with the next topic. I'll give a 5 minutes of time. You can prepare it. Okay. So point number B, remarket to the prospects or leads. So for example, you might be seen when you people are having an interest on buying a product. So will you click on buy now directly or will you click on add to cart, right? So after selecting the multiple items to the add to cart, then while purchasing the item, when are you going to select all the items which are there in the add to cart, or will you remove it? Which chances are more? Buying all or removing? Good. So that means when you have been clicked on adding into the cart, that means you had an interest. Later part, it could be a total number of items with the value, everything. So you might have been not interested, or you are not ready to buy it right now. But you had an interest, so only you kept it on add to cart. So you might have been received mails or the advertisement in a different places on related to the same items. Have you seen the same ads, the product ads on your screens later part? Yes. So this is called as remarketing. Okay. Prospects means the people who showed interest, the people who are ready to buy. Okay. Good. So anyone else has any question? Good. Fine. I'll give a 5 minutes of time and I'll be back. So meanwhile, I want you people to check with your business profile which you have been created in the last class. Okay. So I may put it once again. Just give me a second of time. So that if anyone has not been added with their profile, so let me allow them to do it. The people who have come today. So you can just go through with this. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you all for being online. So hope my voice is audible. Can anyone confirm me? Yeah, thank you for the response. Okay, good, Kirtika. It's a good business profile, and happy for your making it a business mail ID as per the last suggestion. Okay, fine. So you can change it to contact into inquiry also, services also, sales also, whichever it is applicable for your business type. Okay, good. So like this, I needed everyone to be keep it ready. So why it is required, the business profile. So as we know that marketing means we are going to give the information on what we are selling. So we should have something to sell with us to do the marketing. So to apply the strategy. So in that case, I'm requesting you people. So have not been created, please create it and keep it. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen. Make sure that the screen is visible to you. Confirm me. Is that the screen is visible to you people? Yes. Good. So when we were talking about the process of digital marketing, what was the first process we discussed today? Can anyone recall it?
Visibility.
It's visibility. So if I want to bring my business visible, so either I should have a website, I should have a blog or landing page, social media accounts. So in case if you are not been having it, or if you are having it also, to connect with the local audience. So whenever we are going to start any business, the first and foremost thing is that nearby people has to be aware with our business. Okay, so to make it a awareness within the nearby locations, so we are going to make use of the Google's free product, so where it is going to allow you to give your all your business data information, so that it can be able to make it visible on the internet or on the search engine. So what is that is, it is called as Google My Business. So you can go to the Google and you can type it in the name as Google My Business. So go to the Google My Business. So the very first result what you are going to get it, which is called as get listed on Google's business profile. So click on this link. So it takes you to the new screen of Google My Business profile. Click on the start now for the first time creators. If you are already been created, you can be able to choose it as sign in. So either of any of this option you can click on it, so that it will ask you to get logged in with your Google's account, Gmail account. Okay. As soon as you are going to open with your Google My Business, Google Gmail account, you will not be given with this screen. Why this screen is appearing for me? It is because I have already created the business, the multiple businesses. So in this, I can be able to choose any of the business type which I want to work with. So this shows that a person can be able to create the business as many the businesses you wanted. So the first screen, what it appears for you, it is going to be this screen. So this is the first screen, it appears. So business name. So you are supposed to give with all your information what I have made you people to write down it. So business name. Let me take an example. So I'll give some business name. Okay. So if it has already been added with this name by anyone else, then it would have been listed out over here. If it is registered on the Google, it will list it out over there. Okay. But if it is not there, you can go for this name. Just be online. Okay, so the screen was on creating the business. So if there is no same name, then it will list out only the individual name. So you can be able to, just a moment. Okay, so you can be able to give with their business name, then business category. So make sure that you people are going to select with that particular category which is available on the Google itself, which is being recommended by the Google. So we cannot be able to add it with any of it. Okay. So in case if it is not exactly with the same uh, category, you can be able to give the relevance of it. And in case if multiple informations or multiple business happens in the same business point, that also you can add it. But as of now, which is the primary business, so that you are supposed to add it. Okay, so I'll just take it as a motor vehicle dealer. So selling of bikes, it is my business, let's assume it. So I have taken with the name and the category. This is the primary category, the primary business, what I do it under this name. Then click on next. It will ask you, do you want to add a location customers can visit? That means it is asking, is it a offline business or online business? If it is an offline business, make it as yes. If it is online business only, then keep it as no. Okay, so you have a choice either online or offline. Offline, make it as yes. Online, make it as no. Click on next. So when we are going to say it's an offline business, it will ask immediately about the address, because whatever you are going to update with your address, it should be clear. So as of now, you can be able to give it with the uh, demo address. But when you are doing it for the real-time businesses, it should be very accurate. Why? Because this information will get updated on the Google Maps. Okay. So I'll just give it as Jayanagar, city as Bangalore, pin code, then the state. So here there are some list of businesses. So is it any one of these are related to your business? If not, make it as none of this. Click on next. So here it is going to ask you to mark with your location exactly where it has been located with. Okay, if you click on the adjust, you can be able to move this balloon exactly where you want it. So make sure that you are going to keep it any areas which are existing on this earth. So don't take it somewhere in mid of the sea or ocean. Okay, why it is very important with your business location. Okay, next, do you provide the deliveries or home and office visits? So if you are okay with this, you can type it as yes, otherwise you can take it as no. It's not mandatory to keep it always as yes. Here you are supposed to specify what is your business service areas, to which all the areas you are ready to serve. So that you have to list it, whatever you are being given in your listener, the same way here you are supposed to give it, and you have to select it from the list what it is going to show related area names. So I will say that I am ready to give the service to whole Bangalore. So you can add it as many areas or locations that you are ready to serve. Next, you can be able to give your contact details so that it will be updated on your profile. So as of now, I'll skip it. Suppose if you have been chosen as an online business, it's mandatory you are supposed to give with your contact number. Okay. So verify later. So it will be asking you to do the verification of your all your details so that your business will be visible on the search engines list of search. If I make it verify later, then your business details will not be visible to the general public. So you have to make the people to check with your exactly business name. It will not be there in the general search. Next, it is asking for the business hours. So you can add it later. So you find it with skip option. So keep clicking on the skip as of now. So wherever you find it, the skip option, keep on skip. And finally, it will ask for continue. So make it continue and make sure by next class, that is by tomorrow, you people are going to come up with this screen with your business name on the Google. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Very good. Okay. So if any doubt is there, you can keep it, make a note on this, and tomorrow when we have a session, we can have a discussion on the same. But make sure that everyone are going to create with Google My Business account with the business name what you are being created for yourself. Try to make it on live. Okay. Thank you all. We'll meet up tomorrow. Have a nice time.
Thank you, sir.